Hi guys, so today's reading is going to be a message from your guides, and I think that today's reading is going to have a lot to do with transforming, finding that self-love, being able to express that love to yourself and the world around you in turn, that kind of thing. That's what's on the bottom of the decks over here. I don't usually pay attention to that, but I think that's really a collective thing that a lot of people are coming into right now, is the sense and feeling of self-love and being able to express love to themselves so that they can properly express love to the world around them, bringing their thoughts, feelings, and actions into alignment to step more fully onto their path, kind of thing. And so I do offer personal readings as well. My Skype link is in the description box below, so you can click on that and message me if you're interested. And my PayPal link and my Amazon wish list are both down there as well. So if you wanted to donate to the channel, anything you donate would be greatly appreciated. And if you like, share, and subscribe, I would truly appreciate that as well. Commenting too, because anything that you do like that really helps to build my channel and grow my channel. It helps to spread light, awareness, love to the world around us. So we have 4 piles here, pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. And we are going to get started with pile 1. So, for pile 1, if you've picked my piles in the past and you've gotten this Earps sarsaparilla cap, let me know, because it came out again today and all I can think is, wow, this one's been coming out a lot lately. There's a couple of them that have been coming out a lot lately, and then there's a couple that actually haven't came out in the last couple readings but are back again, so let me know if that's you as well. So, you're somebody who really strives to protect others, to protect those who are weaker than yourself. You're somebody who really steps out there for people, for the little guy. We also have this. It says HCO 1922, and it's like a wood chopping kind of key here. So you're somebody who's really building, growing, working hard to maybe even create a name for yourself as well. I'm kind of feeling like you are really working hard to do the right thing, to make the right choices. You can see both sides of a situation most of the time, and you really have the key within you to understand which way to go as well. We have the Liberty Head Dime, 1942. There may be a olive branch that you're looking to extend, or somebody else may be extending an olive branch to you. There's a lot of peace and harmony around you at this moment, or soon coming in. A lot of freedom and justice. You could be a social justice warrior as well. Somebody who's very, very involved in the world around them and helping others. And we're going to read this channeled message before we get into the cards. You may be thinking a lot about the past. Forgive and release. See the good moments and the bad, and understand that there's always a balance. Cleanse your energy. So, really, there's a strong need here to forgive someone in the past as well. Maybe someone who was a workaholic. It could even be someone who was a workaholic as well. Or someone who thought you needed protection and was doing stupid things because of that and wasn't allowing you to have your freedom. That could definitely be it. But it's time to focus on the good moments. It's time to release and let go of the past pain and hurts, and to just really cleanse your energy, balance yourself, find your peace within. You ended up with 2 of these. Healer. So yeah, you definitely could have been dealing with somebody who was very overprotective of you and trying to keep you away from bad people that they thought were bad people, and those bad people were people that you were helping to heal as well. That could be a lot of it too, but there's a lot of playful, joyful, optimistic, hopeful energy coming in for you. But you also are somebody who is an empath, somebody who's a healer, somebody who spreads love, light, and awareness everywhere. But when your energy is blocked up and clogged up by all the negative energy, that's what you're spreading. That's what you're projecting onto the world. So you need to take some time for you. Take some time for this self-love, to balance your light and dark, to take action based off your intuition towards the path you feel most drawn down, and to release any of the past doubts, fears, anxieties, anything that other people may have caused in your mind to make you feel like you can't do what you feel like you are supposed to be doing. And it's time to step into your intuition, to trust in your intuition, to once again balance your light and dark sides, to come into completion with your whole self and to love your whole self. Once you accept, acknowledge, and integrate your shadow side into your light side, then you are more capable of being able to be this beautiful, healing light worker in this world. And you are also stepping more fully into your masculine energy when it comes to that as well, because this is a very masculine energy, but it's a feminine masculine energy, because intuition, emotion, compassion, love, sensuality, nighttime, things like that is what this card is talking about. And finding your peace in maybe even walks in the moonlight, that kind of thing. But all of those things are considered feminine things, but fire energy is considered masculine. Tigers are kind of considered masculine, you know, and you are really coming more in fully into yourself and stepping into your power, stepping into your leadership role, and accepting yourself for all of who you are, masculine and feminine combined. We have the Five of Wands, the Six of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Three of Cups. So you're really moving away from friendships or situations that make you feel like you're an outcast or like you don't belong. You're really starting to find people you truly feel like you belong with as well. You may even be hanging out with more people of the same sex, making more friends, really accepting your own sex and who you are, and allowing yourself to move away from any arguments, move away from any fights or any chaos or conflict in your life. You're really moving away from this war inside your head as well. And you may, once again, you may be somebody who is really always there to help others, but maybe sometimes those others don't really see you for your value, for your worth, for all the time and effort that you put into these situations. And because they're hurt, they're lonely, they're outcasts, they're sad, you know, and you've been there before, which is why you've been able to move away from this energy. And that's also why you know how to help others move away from this energy as well. But I think you're moving away from situations now where people just are not seeing your value, your worth. They aren't seeing the gift that you are in this world, and you're really starting to just enjoy the moment, enjoy life, have fun, get out there with people who are similar and have friendships that are similar, and really just moving away from things that no longer serve you, moving away from resentments, moving away from competition, moving away from the need to fight and the feelings of needing to fight, and moving more fully into this just joyous, happy energy and really enjoying life and enjoying the moment. And if you aren't yet, this is what your guides are telling you you need to do. You just need to get out, you need to have some fun, you need to enjoy life, and you need to allow the past to be in the past. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear if this resonated with you or your situation in the comments below, what you thought of this reading, and I hope that you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye. Pile 2. So for pile 2, I got this in my last reading. If you were here for that, let me know in the comments. And I actually got this one in my last reading too. I got them in 1 and 3, which I thought those piles were connected. So if you watched both of those piles, let me know. You may be really moving into a new cycle in your life. You might be really gaining a lot of new friendships, building a lot of trust in situations. You may also be starting to realize that he who wants the rose must respect the thorns. So you're being a little more compassionate, loving, understanding, caring with yourself, and no longer blaming everything on yourself. I feel like you're moving out of an energy of blaming a lot of things on yourself that were not just you, that were other people too. And you're really learning how to take off the mask and to just express your truth and be who you are. And you're really breaking into your inner child and allowing yourself to see the truth. And you may also really care about shopping in a conscious way, like knowing where your products are coming from, what good the companies do in the world, things like that. You may also really be very into organic eating. You're also very in connection and alignment with your crown chakra and your third eye chakra. You really listen to and trust the signs and synchronicities of the universe around you. If you don't, you are very heavily coming into this energy. You are unlocking a lot of gifts within yourself that maybe you hid from yourself as well as the rest of the world for a very long time. And you're really starting to see the truth of things. Your mind is coming to peace, and you're allowing yourself to see the hidden meanings and understand them for what they are. We have a channeled message from your guides. Open your eyes to the world around you. Show discernment in what you do. Voice your opinion. Don't hold back, but respond. Respond. Don't react. So yeah, once again, you're pulling off this mask. You may have been wearing like rose-colored glasses. You may have been wearing just this mask that blinded you not only to the world, but to yourself and who you truly are. You really were blinded to a lot of things around you, and now you're really starting to open your eyes, starting to see things for what they are. You're starting to show discernment in what you do, where you place your energy, who you associate with. You're really starting to hold your own and to voice your opinion and not to hold back anymore. But you're doing it, or your guides want you to be doing it in a way where you are responding and not reacting to the situations around you. You're taking time to think, to formulate your response, and to give a response that is very mature instead of one that is just in reaction to what's going on around you. You're very wise, very solid, very stable, very family oriented, very committed to your path, to your purpose. You really have a lot of wisdom, understanding, and knowledge within you. You may be a great teacher of some sorts as well, somebody who is there for others. We have the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Star. Somebody may be watching you on your path. They may be watching this new path you're taking, this transformation you have made, all the fertility, growth, beauty that is coming into your life. You're really very passionate about whatever path you are walking down, and it may have a lot to do with communication as well. Communicating a lot of new ideas, understandings, perceptions to others around you. You're this warrior who has been through so much, but you cannot be taken down. And you're not this defensive warrior fighting off things, but you are there to defend yourself if necessary. You are going to stand up and say what you need to say and do what you need to do. You're going to protect those who are weaker than you. You are somebody who really is a force to be reckoned with, and somebody who has been through so much, which has allowed you to gain this knowledge, this clarity, this wisdom, this understanding of the world around you that is so different from so many other people. You may even be getting a lot of recognition for that as well. You may be in the spotlight. You're somebody who can really delve into your emotions and still remain grounded as well. Somebody who's very hopeful, joyful, optimistic. No matter how dark the times get, you are somebody who believes and trusts and has faith. Somebody who really thinks very differently from other people as well. You just think very differently from other people. And a lot of that is because of everything that you have been through, all of the lessons you've faced and overcome in your life. And now you are just stepping into this warrior energy where you are going to stand up for what you believe in. You are going to say what you feel, but you are going to do it in a very mature way, in a very solid way. People are not going to be able to brook an argument with you, because you are not somebody who starts something, but you are somebody who will finish something, and you will finish something with integrity and dignity intact. So that's what I have for this pile. And you know, your guides just, I think they're very, very proud of you for being this person and stepping into this power. I would really love to hear how this resonated with you and your situation in the comments below, how you enjoyed it, if you enjoyed this reading. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye bye, guys. Pile 3. So for pile 3, once again, we have a writer here. Somebody that's watching is a writer. There may be multiple people. You are really working very hard to make this a career as well, to go pro in some way with your speech, your communication, your writing. It could even have to do with kids. It could have to do with writing children's books. It could have to do with inspiring children. It could have to do with being a peer counselor. It could have to do with, you know, something along those lines where you're just going to be gaining a lot of recognition. You're looking to go pro. You're looking to take things to the next level. You've been working really, really hard with faith, persistence, determination. You've been really on your path and making wise decisions, standing strong and tall in your power. And you must have self-respect. Only then can you respect somebody. And so you're learning a lot about respect for yourself, respect for others around you, how to treat yourself, how to show others how to treat you, how to treat others, things like that. And you know, when you are allowing others to run over the top of you and run over your boundaries and things like that, and you're not saying anything or doing anything, then you tend to do that to other people a little bit as well, because you don't see why you shouldn't be allowed to do that if everybody's doing it to you, kind of thing. But when you are respecting yourself, taking care of yourself, making sure that you are okay, making sure that you're putting your foot down in situations you need to, then you also are willing to make those exceptions for other people as well. So you must have self-respect. Only then can you respect somebody. Your writing can even have something to do with teaching others about respect as well. You're on a very spiritual path. You're very, very pure of intentions, pure of heart, and you are really very guided in this, as well as your energy is just, if you're not cleansing, clearing, protecting your energy, make sure that you're doing that, because you have a very powerful energy. And if you're allowing other people to control your energy or manipulate your energy instead of being in your own energy and transmuting the energies that come your way instead of absorbing them, which creates blocks, then you can really put your power in somebody else's hands, and this power was meant for you. So you need to step up into your leadership role, and you need to take the reins of your life and make sure that you are doing what you feel is what you should be doing. There also could be a message from somebody that is a lost loved one here. Red cardinals are about connection with the spiritual realm. So you have a very strong connection with the spiritual realm. You have a lot of communication with the spiritual realm as well. You may even be an automatic writer in this pile as well. But there could be somebody who passed away recently who's here to give you a message to just go for your goals, to know that you can do it because you have worked so hard for this and you deserve it. So, your channeled message: obstacles present themselves, know that you can overcome. Your commitment to your truth path is being tested. Sometimes the going gets tough. Remember in those moments that the tough get going, you are tough enough. So, I did not realize this was your message, but I just said a lot of that when we were talking about these charms here, so it resonates very well. Obstacles come up so that we can be tested, so that we can be tested to see whether or not we are going to give up, whether or not we are going to fold, whether or not this is what's important to us, whether or not this is our true path and it's something worth fighting for. And this is something worth fighting for you. You have it within you. You have the strength, you have the endurance, you have the persistence, the determination, the faith. You can do this. So whatever it is that you're working on, continue working on it and know and trust that you will make it through this. Right now is a time for observation. Right now is a time to watch things and to wait and to see where they're going and to really trust in yourself and to not get too involved in situations that may not be good for you. It's time to really find your discernment. And if you are drawn to pile 2, then definitely time to find your discernment and to see what exactly is going on around you, what you're doing, where you're going, who you're associating with, and just to be patient, to be quiet and to listen and to hear and to see and to watch what's going on so that you know what's going on, and to continue writing and to continue working towards your goals as well. We have the 10 of Pentacles. Yes, you're creating a legacy. You're really coming into your power as well. So maybe somebody else is watching you as well and not really feeling worthy to take action, very upset over what was lost in the past because maybe you had something together that was supposed to be forever, something that was strong, stable, long lasting, something along those lines, and they aren't really seeing the new in front of them. And it could be you as well, maybe stuck on regret, loss, pain, sadness, grief, hurt over losing a father figure in your life. It could be a father, it could be an uncle, could be a family friend that was just a father like. It could be a grandfather. But there could be a lot of feeling like you need to run away from your legacy because you are feeling upset about the way the connection ended. If this is somebody who passed away, and if it's not somebody who passed away, then it could also be somebody in your life that is feeling like that made you feel like you were unworthy in the past and really hurt you and made you feel like they may have even stolen your ideas, your thoughts, your knowledge, your wisdom, your understanding, and tried to claim it as their own as well. This is somebody who was very authoritative, somebody who really thought they were in charge of you and your every move. This could even be somebody that you had kids with as well. This could be the father of your children. But this could be somebody that you're focused on this loss instead of the new that can come from this. A lot of times when people feel unworthy, they do stupid crap. And if this is something that is meant to be forever, then it's something that's meant to be forever. But you also need to be careful. You need to make sure you're listening to your own intuition, make sure you're trusting that, make sure you are observing situations, and just know that you have this strong, stable community behind you, or a lot of people that are loyal in your connections that are behind you. You know, you may even have a lot of family members that are there for you, and you could have lost an animal, you could have lost a grandfather once again, you know, the grandfather of your kids as well, or your father-in-law, things like that. But it's bringing out a lot of that persistence and drive to work towards your goals as well. Losing people gives us this transformative energy in our lives that we can take advantage of, where we're going, hey, I need to get something done. So instead of focusing on the past, now you're starting to shift into this energy of stepping more into your power, your authority, and taking action to do the best things for everyone involved in a situation, to really step up into your power and be stable, strong, solid, to move forward. And there may be a need here too to allow in a little bit more of your feminine energy again as well, because you may have blocked out a lot of your feminine energy when you were stepping into this more masculine energy too. And so that could be part of it. But really there's some sort of loss here, some sort of pain, regret, sadness, hurt. And you know, it could even be regret and trusting someone that did you wrong as well. And it's time now to just know that you went through all of this for a reason, that you had to face all these people who told you couldn't accomplish what you wanted to accomplish, that told you weren't good enough, that made you feel like you needed to run, those kind of things. You came across those for a reason, and it was to test your commitment to your path. And now you are getting ready to move forward at a very fast-paced speed towards your destiny and towards your fulfillment in the physical realm. And it's absolutely beautiful here. So that's what I have for this pile, and I would absolutely love to hear your comments in the comments below on whether or not this resonated, on what you may be going through, and how you felt about this reading. I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye. So, for pile 4, we have a lot of transformations in your passions, in your goals, in your ambition, in your drive, maybe even in your sexual life as well. You may be coming more into alignment with yourself, your thoughts that were really overwhelming you and causing a lot of destruction in your life, or there might have been a lot of conflicts or chaos going around you, and it's really coming into this stable energy in your thoughts, in your ideas, in your actions, in your momentum forward. There may have been a lot of empty passions that you may have been working towards, or you may not be feeling very passionate about the things you're working towards because there might be a lot of chaos or conflict in your life. It's time to take a vacation. It's time to find your peace within. It's time to find your stable, strong, sturdy foundation that is within you, and to step into that power and to step into that energy. We have guard security here as well. So you may have locked away a lot of your passions, a lot of your drive, a lot of your ambition, a lot of your ideas, a lot of what you wanted to work towards. You may have put that on the back burner to care for other people. We have 2009 Hope Caregiver. You may have put that on the back burner to care for others and to sacrifice everything you are to make sure others were okay. And you really do. You deserve a vacation. You deserve a vacation. You deserve time to just get your mind right, to get your soul right, to get your thoughts right, and to come back to the table with fresh ideas, new momentum, new drive, new passion, and allow yourself that. He who wants a rose must respect the thorn. So, it could even be somebody that you were with in the past who did not respect you, who did not appreciate you, who did not see your value, your worth, and did not see how amazingly beautiful you were, because you weren't perfect. And nobody's perfect. That's the whole thing. And if people want to be in your life, they need to not just accept the perfect, they also need to accept the real you. So, for your channeled message, we have: analyze your memories. Are they distorted in some way? Look back with forgiveness and compassion for yourself and for others. Step into the shoes of others and see their perspective while not excusing yourself or others for their actions, but understanding and forgiving. And for you as well, if you want a rose, you have to be willing to accept and respect the thorn too. It's, nobody's going to be perfect, even, whether it's you or the other person. And maybe you were both mirroring in this situation, and maybe you weren't even seeing that you were both mirroring in this situation, and both of you were maybe hating each other a little bit for your negative qualities instead of loving each other fully and unconditionally, which is what love is about. So there might be a little bit of fear here, anxiety here, feelings or need to run, or, and you may be drawn to pile 3 as well if this is a situation with a person that you felt like you needed to run away from as well. But it's time to stop spinning all these tales and making it seem like everything's going to come crashing down, or like everything's just broken or lost. And it's time to really just come to peace with yourself, with the world around you, to open your heart to forgiveness, compassion, and understanding of yourself as well as others, and to step into the shoes of others and see things from their perspective. You still do not need to allow others to treat you in a bad way. That's not what this is about. It's not allowing others to treat you in a bad way, but it's understanding and forgiving, and not only them, but yourself as well, for your actions, for your behaviors, and no longer judging each other for those things. We have the 3 of Pentacles, we have the Hanged Man, we have the 4 of Wands, and we have the Knight of Swords. So after this pause, this break, this chance to look at things from a new perspective and understand them from a new way and a new viewpoint, you are really learning a lot. You're gaining a lot of knowledge, wisdom, understanding. You've had to go through so many obstacles, setbacks, delays, and you've had to work really hard. You may even be trying to work with someone else, and this person may have been very impulsive, flighty, not very good at communicating, things like that. And you're maybe starting to see that you had some of those traits yourself, and you're really starting to see that maybe you might have been a little aggressive, impulsive, flighty, things like that. You're really learning a lot from everything that you have been through, and you're understanding it to a greater level. You're taking this time to yourself, or you need to take this time to yourself to just take care of you, so that you can start looking at things and gaining that knowledge, that wisdom, that understanding, and also seeing that the people that are really there for you and in your corner, they will be there for you. They will be there to give back to you for what you have given to them, and vice versa. You need to be there to give back to them for what they have given to you, that kind of thing. This could also be a marriage situation that happened, that took place, and you guys may have walked away from each other because of fears, anxieties, because of betrayals, hurts, because of impulsive actions that really affected other people in a negative way as well. Maybe even harsh things were said to each other, and you might have just really spewed a lot of hatred at each other. And it's time to forgive, and it's time to release, and it's time to move forward, whether that be back into this situation or not, because there is a chance here that there could be a solid, stable, strong foundation together for the rest of your lives. Once you guys can learn how to just enjoy the moment, enjoy life, and enjoy nature, and just being, bringing your thoughts into a stable, solid foundation, and bringing your actions into the stable, solid foundation, which you do have within you. And there's a lot of energy here of just being able to recognize your fears, your anxieties, and to overcome them, and to allow yourself to see things from a more compassionate viewpoint on both ends. Not just the other person's, yours as well, because a lot of times people can blame the entire thing on themselves, and if you watched pile 3, you may have blamed the entire thing on yourself. But there's a need here to forgive and release so that you can move forward, whether it be with this person or a new person. It doesn't really matter. What matters is the healing that needs to take place here, and that both of you are doing your healing on your own. Sometimes you have to go on a separate journey to be able to do the healing that you need to do. So that's what I have for this pile, and I would absolutely love to hear if this fit with you or your situation, how you feel about this reading, and whether or not it resonates in the comments below. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye bye, guys.